One question that everybody asks me is what actually happens at an interior site every day? Hey guys, I'm Konark Vadhwa, founder of Reimagine Studio. A lot of people imagine that once the design is approved, work simply begins and furniture starts appearing. But that's probably the biggest misconception about interior design. The reality is that most of what happens on site isn't glamorous at all. It's planning, coordination, problem solving, quality checks, and making hundreds of decisions before anything beautiful is even visible. So let me walk you through what actually happens inside an interior site on a typical working day. The first thing every morning is a site review. Before anyone starts working, the site supervisor checks what was completed the previous day, whether today's material has arrived, which teams are coming in, and whether the site is actually ready for them. Because one trade depends on another. If the electrical work isn't finished, the carpenters can't close the panels. If the false ceiling isn't ready, the painters have to wait. If the stone isn't installed, the plumbers can't finish. The kitchen doesn't get finished. Every activity is connected to another. Once that's sorted, different teams start working simultaneously. People often assume one contractor finishes and then the next one comes in. That almost never happens. On a large project, you could have carpenters in one bedroom, electricians in another, painters touching up a third bedroom, plumbers working inside a washroom, and stone installers finishing the kitchen all on the same day. The challenge isn't doing the work, the challenge is making sure none of them interfere with each other. Then comes one of the biggest parts of interior execution, coordination. Let's say the carpenter is making a TV unit. Before he can close that wall, someone has to confirm the exact TV size. The electrician has to know where the sockets are going. The automation team has to know where sensors are being placed. The internet cable has to reach the correct location. If even one of those decisions is pending, everyone else slows down. That's why good execution is really about keeping decisions moving. Material management is another huge part of every day. Most homeowners think everything arrives together. It does not. Different materials come from different vendors. One supplier is delivering plywood, another is sending laminates. Hardware arrives separately. Stone comes from another place. Glass has its own timeline. Even something as small as one missing hinge or one damaged laminate sheet can delay an entire section of work, which is why tracking materials become almost a full-time job. Then there are quality checks. Every single stage has to be checked before moving to the next one. Is the plywood leveled? Are the measurements matching the drawings? Are the joints clean? Is the laminate aligned correctly? Are the edges perfectly finished? Because once the next layer goes on, correcting mistakes becomes much more expensive. And honestly, a lot of interior execution is simply catching small problems before they become big ones. Another thing that happens every day is solving unexpected site conditions. No matter how detailed your drawings are, every site surprises you. A beam is slightly lower than expected, a pipe is running where a water was supposed to go, an electrical conduit isn't where it was shown, a column projects out by an extra inch. These things happen on almost every project. So every day involves making adjustments without compromising the overall design. That's something clients rarely see, but it's a huge part of execution. Communication also takes up a surprising amount of time. Clients are approving samples, vendors are confirming deliveries, the factory is asking for production clarifications, that site team is sharing progress, the design team is updating drawings if required. An interior project is basically dozens of people making hundreds of small decisions together. And finally, before the day ends, there is another review. What got completed today, what couldn't be completed, what's needed tomorrow, which materials need to be ordered, which approvals are still pending. That planning is what allows work to continue smoothly the next morning. When people see a finished home, they usually notice the lighting, the furniture, the materials, and the colors. What they don't see are the hundreds of invisible decisions that made those things possible. That's really what happens inside an interior site every day. It's not just construction, it's coordination, sequencing, quality control, logistics, and consistent and constant problem solving. And when all of that is done well, the finished home looks effortless, which is exactly how it should feel. If you would like to see more behind the scenes content about how luxury homes are actually designed and executed, subscribe to this channel. We share practical insights from real projects every week. I'll see you in the next one.